Hey guys, it's Word here, back again with another review, and today we're having a look at the Star Wars Black Series Kanan Jarrus. This is a dude from Rebels. I already got the other two from Rebels, those being Ahsoka and Sabine. Surprisingly, I never saw this dude in the store, but I have Ahsoka and Sabine. I repeat, I have Ahsoka and Sabine. Okay. But this dude, come on, he looks like freaking Liam Neeson. He totally looks like Liam Neeson. That's not the point. I picked this up at Saratoga Comic-Con yesterday from my buddy Robert Scott. You can check him out. He sells lots of vintage as well as new toys and all kinds of stuff in between. So, cool dude. Got me a little break on this dude. I know he's a lot cheaper on Amazon, but I like to support smaller business whenever I can. And I got a couple other things as opposed to just this dude. But in terms of accessories, comes this little blaster. I don't know why this piece is on the bottom. Someone explain that to me. It's pretty odd. Fandango. You can put it in his holster there. And of course comes his lightsaber, which is more like a multi-tool when you look at it, because not only does the blade pop out, but it also splits into two pieces. This is so he doesn't get caught by the Empire, but this dude's screwed because he's kind of going right next to the Empire on the Star Wars shelf. Sorry. I don't have a lot of rebels or good guys. I have Commander Cody, but it's the look when he turned into a total D-bag and betrayed Obi-Wan. Let's see here. Where's this damn... Oh, I cussed. Oh well. I'm looking for the little peg hole dealy. There we go. Oh. I done pulled it right out, too. It is very hard to get this thing to peg in. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Just don't want to go in. Alright, there we go. See, I was doing it wrong. But you could peg the part that the blade goes into on this leg, or on this part there. And the handle itself can go on the back. See, there's a little slit there, and then there's a T-shaped piece there. We're reassembling it. It's just a simple peg. You can just pick this in right there like that, and then taking the lightsaber blade, take that in like that. You're good to go. Kanan himself, in terms of articulation, first off, let's go over the details. I like the shade of silver they used on the armor here. I think that's really good. I think the green is done really well. I like the matte finish of it. I'm not sure why his arm is so shiny. Oh, it must be it's a different shade. It's a slightly darker shade on the outside of his arm. But the inside's that matte finish that I like. He's got two gloved hands. They both hinge the same way. He doesn't have the lightsaber or jousting pose hand, as I like to call it. Then his gun holster doesn't really inhibit the leg movement all that much. The only things that are really tight on this dude are the thigh joints. Those are really, really stiff. It's kind of funky, but oh well. What can you do? So I guess getting into articulation. Well, he also got his little boots. Getting into articulation, his Liam Neeson head can rotate a little bit. Kind of hindered by the ponytail, but not by a lot. I can look up and down a little bit. There you go. Look up and look down. Not a whole lot of rock to it, but it's got a little bit. His diaphragm, I don't know if mine's just stiff or what, but it can crunch a little bit and back into place. Shoulders move out, a right angle to the body. This one, a little less, but not too bad considering the shoulder pauldrons on the bicep there. Single jointed elbow, but you get about 90 degrees with it, so that's not all that bad. As well as a swivel. Swivel at the wrist and a hinge. In and out. Nothing at the waist, but again, do you really need it? The hips will move out pretty much the same. This hip a little less. They'll move forward, back, a little teeny bit. It's got the thigh cut there. Double jointed knee. And the hinge in the foot with the rocker joint. So you pretty much get what you expect. You get what you pay for, in other words. You get a really decent figure with a lot of paint. And I mean a lot of paint compared to some of the crap that's left on the pigs now. Ugh. I mean, he's got almost zombie face syndrome, but it's done with matte tan plastic. First of all, it's a lot more matte. It's got a bit of a sheen to it, but not like Farm Boy Luke or freaking Jizz Urso. His face looks like Jizz now that I think about it. Ugh. Thing is an ugly bitch. Ugly. But this dude, I really have no problems with it other than the lightsaber hilt made of more flexible material. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get in his hand. Mine's a little bit loose in some areas, but I'd rather it be a little loose than a little too tight and snap and break and piss me off. So, that being said, I think I'm going to give this dude a solid 10 out of 10. I mean, I really have no problems with it, and I know it's not a Sith, but it's a really good figure. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. A little late to May the 4th, but effort's there. Whatever. So, that being said, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.